The views and opinions expressed in this podcast by the host and or the guest do not necessarily reflect the views of the host and or Paranormal Buzz Radio and or its sponsors. Use of any material produced by Paranormal Buzz Radio without express written consent is prohibited. Paranormal Buzz Radio will not be held responsible for you holding your knees, crying, and rocking in a corner in a puddle of your own urine, or being beheaded by a group of children in the cornfield. In fact, if you come across a group of children in a cornfield, we promise to make fun of you as you run away screaming in terror. Listener discretion is advised.
You're listening to RAP Paranormal and Friends with your hosts,
Kim Purvis
and Allison Robinson. Make sure to check us out on our Facebook pages, RAP Paranormal and Friends and RAP Paranormal Busters, for up-to-date show information and events. Hey everyone, welcome to another night of RAP Paranormal and Friends. If you were with us last week, we were on an investigation. This week we're doing part 2. We are in the same location, but in a different area of this place. We were in the upper part. And before the show started, the music box started going off. So maybe that's a sign that we'll get some action this week. I know we didn't get a lot last week. I was trying to go through the recorder. However, about 7 minutes into my recorder, the batteries just died. So I didn't get to finish listening to it. So I'm hoping to get through that this weekend. But I do, or I will, it's still in my pocket. I forgot. Forgot to start it here, but I'm going to get the recorder going. We're in a room that we have had some interactions, so hopefully we get some today or this evening, whatever you want to call it.
All I know is it's hot.
It is hot in here. It is.
Well, we're getting used to it, so before
Yeah.
next weekend.
Oh, it's going to be hot next weekend, yeah.
We're bouncing. It's not bouncing much, but the millimeters over here was a 0.1 when we started. Now it's at a 0.3, then it bounces down to 2, then back up to a 3.
Mm-hmm.
2, 3. It's going back and forth. 0.02. It's
Yeah.
not much. It's just
right.
Bouncing,
yeah. Excuse me. So I was here earlier this week too, helping go through some things. So hopefully maybe that stirred some things up. But I did find some kind of old like newspapers, which were kind of cool. I did take pictures of them, so I did send them to Kim so she can put them on our Facebook page. But one of them is from June 3rd, 1944. And it says, Nazi abandon the tree? I don't know how to say it. But it's literally talking about clean up the Japs, and you can see Rome from the hills. I mean, it's just really interesting to see how well this is still intact. Oh, it talks about the major leagues and movies.
What movies were playing back then?
What a Woman.
What a Woman. Never
Casanova in
heard that one.
Burlesque. No Time for Love. Music box is going off.
I don't know if you guys can hear it because it's in another room.
Yeah. But it's going off. Maybe I should set my recorder in there. Buffalo Bill. Jack London. Moonlight in Vermont. Swing Out the Blues. Standing Room Only. Around the World. As Thousands Cheer. Phantom Lady. Fifth the Ice, I think.
Let me go put
My recorder in there?
in between the
Rooms. Okay.
That way it can pick up the music box and then whatever else might be in that hallway.
Then we have the Service Herald, Wednesday, May 9th, 1945.
You can turn that light on for us if you would. We'd appreciate it. Thank you. Or keep playing the music box. Yeah, thank you. Can you do that again? Can you do that again for me? Thank you. You just keep playing with it.
So maybe reading this will make some things happen. I don't really know.
We like it when you play it.
But anyways, Service Herald, Wednesday, May 9th, 1945. European war over. It's kind of cut off a little bit, but it looks like somebody like drew it and then colored it in the words because they're like almost like some of them are almost like bubble letters. It's really weird. And then the rest is, I actually typed law. Ovulus just said law.
Maybe there's some about burglary or something, or murder in those papers.
Russians capture Dresden as war ends. The final battle in Europe before the German forces surrendered unconditionally today was the capture of Dresden. Soviet troops yesterday after a 2-day fight. A total of over 27 million troops. Is that right? 2700,000. Oh my lord, I need glasses.
I didn't bring my
participated in the European War. Wow, that's crazy. The back of it I can't read is break baseball scoring record. I think it says scoring. It's kind of, I can't read it as well. Music box is going off.
It's just chirping. It's not playing the full.
No.
It's just chirping.
Hey, Mama Deb. How are you? Thanks for joining us.
Up there it went again.
Yeah, so it's maybe hard to hear, but we have the music box in another room where the people who own the house have had the closet light come on and off, or it will like start to flicker at them. So that's where you have the music box, right?
Let me see the microphone, maybe it'll still pick us up. We'll see here. We'll test it.
Yeah, and see if
we can get it closer to the sound of the music box. Okay, talk and let them tell you if they can still hear you.
Okay, can you still hear me? We moved the microphone to see if we can pick up the music box a little bit more.
this bedroom don't have a. There went again.
Have a what?
Vent. The
I
only one I found is out in the hallway and that room.
I don't know, because there's still a lot of crap piled up in here. It seems like there's more accumulated
Hello?
in here.
You playing that music box for us? Can you turn that light on in there for me? Plus play the music box?
Did you like it when I was reading these articles? We have another one. The Courier Times from Friday, October 27th, 1944. Mom and Dad says she can hear. That's good.
Okay.
Jap force beaten. Enemy crushed, says report. And there's like a little map. I mean, this is crazy. And then eggs for Frank, Mr. Frank Cintron? I'm not sure. Oh, here's more movies.
What year? Same year?
Abroad with Two Yanks.
Okay.
Friday, October 27, 1944.
1944 still.
Casanova Brown. Dragon Seed. Music in Manhattan. Take It Big. Okay. What? Thank Your Lucky Stars. Wintertime. Princess O'Rourke. Hey, Darren.
I like old movies, but I've never
In
heard
Society.
only heard of one of them.
Oh, we got some Mark Twain.
Mark Twain. I like Mark Twain.
He came in at number 25. Moonlight in Vermont was on here again. And 2 tickets to London.
There it went again.
This is like somebody drew a sketch of that guy. I don't know. It's kind of crazy.
Hello. I can hear you.
So, yeah, we have the music box going off in another room. The Ovulus Said Law. I was reading some old articles from some newspapers from 1944 that are in pretty good. I mean, they're in pretty good shape. Some stuff I found earlier this week, going through some things. I did bring a prop. It's getting kind of warm, so
Why don't you try your prop and see if you can get anything?
Okay. Well, first of all, I
Just be careful when you open it, not over the computer.
well, I'm not gonna open it over the computer. I'll turn. But can you tell me who this baby is hanging up on the wall? No, Darren, I did not hit a porn stash. What are you talking about? What the hell did I get into? Here, take it big. It was a movie back in 1944, apparently. Don't know what it's about. Google it. But anyways, I brought something to share with you, Bill. This actually came from your refrigerator. So I thought you and I could share it. I know it wasn't the same beer that we had. We were sitting outside on the glider. Music box is going off. As we shared, that was the first time you've ever had that. I believe it was Corona that we were drinking. And you enjoyed it, and there's a picture of us together drinking it. So I thought, well, I'd bring you an Old Milwaukee from your refrigerator.
Anybody in our chat, can you hear the music box going off?
I'm just waiting to see if they hear an answer or whatever.
Because we can move the computer just a little bit more and the mic if we have to.
Darren says he can't hear it.
Okay. And it's not playing the full beat. It's just chirping it.
Yeah. Okay, so this is getting kind of warm, and I can't drink warm beer, and especially Old Milwaukee. Nobody knows the story. At my Uncle Bill's house, okay, this is what he drank a lot of. Old Milwaukee.
Yep.
Parents were over there playing cards. I was young, probably, I don't know, 5, 6, maybe. I was thirsty. My mom's like, well, hey, Shay, that's okay. Thanks for joining us. We're actually having the music box go off, but nobody can hear it other than us. So hopefully I'm catching it on my recorder and maybe I can play some of it. But anyways, I'm getting ready to have a beer with Bill. And my story goes with my Uncle Bill at his house. I was thirsty. I asked my mom for something to drink. Well, she's like, well, there's really nothing here that you'd probably drink. Because I didn't really like water. I was a little kid, you know, and stuff. And I only drank Pepsi. And they were Coke people. And so she's like, here, try this. And so it was an Old Milwaukee. I tried a sip of it, and never again. I never liked beer after that. Well, I mean, I like beer now, but I still have not had an Old Milwaukee since then. And so tonight I'm going to share one with you, Bill. So let's do this. And then I was telling my mom today as I went over to her house to get this, because this actually came from Bill's refrigerator.
How old is it?
It's new because it was one that she just recently bought.
Oh, okay.
A couple years ago.
Couple years ago.
Couple years ago.
Couple years ago.
Couple years ago, so we'll see how this goes. But
Yeah.
but I told my mom, I'm like, yeah. She's like, you got to crack it open. I'm like, I don't know if I can drink it. I said, you know, when I was little, I didn't like it. And she's like, yeah, you didn't like beer back then. You liked wine coolers. Peachy really, really is what I called them. She used to get these wine coolers, and they were peach flavored, and she'd leave them around the house while she was cleaning, and she'd come back, and they'd be all gone because I had drank it. So, Darren says, plug your nose and down it. Here we go. I opened it. It's fizzing. My mom said it has a nice head on it. Well, I didn't pour it into a cup, but I can see the fizzies coming out, so it must have a nice head. Darren, keep it out of the gutter. Oh, this stuff. Oh! Here, do you want to take the first sip, Bill? If you want the first sip, can you make the music box go off? Or do you want me to take the first sip?
Make the music box or knock on something that you want Allison to take the first drink.
Okay, well, here it goes. I'm going to take a drink and then I'm going to let you have some, okay? Here we go. Oh, God, this stuff smells like ass.
Are you sure it's any good?
It's warm. Well, let's see here. Is there a date on it?
That's Budweiser.
Well, it only expired in 2019.
Holy, ew. Skunky beer.
Well, I used to try to drink my mom's skunky wine coolers that were in the garage that had shit floating in it.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I had, like, I never was a beer drinker, but I remember for my birthday I had some at the bowling alley, and I got a picture of it. I'm like, oh, give me a picture of Bud Light. And I'm like, oh, this is pretty good. Everybody else drinking, they're like, oh my God, what the heck is wrong with this? And I'm like, I think it tastes fine. They're like, this beer is bad. I'm like, I didn't know. I didn't know how to tell skunky beer from good beer. I had no idea. Hey, Allie. She goes, just drink it fast.
Oh, you make me think of work. Come on. It does smell like work.
Ugh. Oh, God, that's bad.
Are you gonna drink any more of it?
I might.
Oh,
Why?
I was gonna put a ball on it and set it out in the hallway and see if anything comes near it.
Well, here, yeah, let's do it.
Ugh, skunky beer.
Ooh, damn.
That's skunky beer.
Blech.
That ain't good beer. That's skunky beer.
Mom's like, oh yeah, take it with you. Yeah, it's
Oh,
only
the
about,
box still
it's only like 3 years expired. No big deal. Well, it's really warm, so, drinking warm beer is gross as it is and expired in 2019, but hey, whatever.
Okay.
Okay, we set it out in the hallway with a ball on it.
I'm trying to get the microphone a little closer to the. You might catch the air more than anything. We'll just have to talk a little louder because it's out in the hallway now.
Okay, so let us know if you can still hear us. We set the microphone more out in the hallway.
As far as it would go. Music box.
Music box is going off. Are you coming for the beer?
You can have that beer.
Gosh, what was the other beer that he drank? It was a darker beer that, I can't remember the name of it, that we were recently getting for him.
Dark beer?
Gosh, it was a different one that you don't hear much about, and I don't remember what it was. I'll have to ask my mom. But I do remember I asked Mom because you know how I lost my notes about who lived here prior? Edward.
Edward. Why do we think it was Frank?
Frank is Bill's middle name.
Oh.
So I don't know, maybe.
I didn't know that. So
yeah.
Where was I coming up with Frank?
I don't know. Bush beer, Guinness. It wasn't Guinness, not Bush beer. I don't remember.
Bush beer ain't light. I mean dark.
Dark. No, I drink Bush. I drink Bud Light, Bush Light, Corona, Blue Moon, just about anything. Some lagers. Nope, it wasn't that. I don't remember what it was. Now they're listing off a bunch of beers in there. I don't know what it was, but we're not getting much action from this picture in here. I know sometimes the K2 goes off on it. Can you tell me who's in this picture?
Music box.
Yep, music box is going off again.
Did you guys hear that one? It was a little bit louder.
Are you liking that beer out there?
Are they hearing it at all?
Darren says yes.
Okay. Yeah, because I moved the microphone as far as we could go with it.
Yeah.
The obvious has stayed.
Yeah, the only word it said is law.
I know, it's been staying on that orange color forever and not moved or said anything.
Now, I did set a baby picture. Oh, he said it's very faint, but he can hear it. But he's wearing headphones, too. Should I play some of these sounds that were played last week then, Darren? Make you tinkle? Now, I did set a picture of a baby up on that cabinet up there. That picture has come flying off at the wall, off the wall at me before. Can you tell me who's in that picture? Darren says, no, really loud. Like, don't play those sounds. Oh, there it goes. I don't know why that picture sometimes sets off the K2 and other times it doesn't.
It doesn't. See? Give me my phone. Let's see. Make sure it's not my phone. It might have been my phone.
It might have been. But it's weird because there's other times where we haven't had the phone over here and it does it. Yeah, your phone's really setting it off.
My
there.
phone sets it off for some reason, and I can put it by anybody else's, and it don't go off. See?
Yeah, it's not going. Barely flickers a little bit, but not like yours. Yours sets it off to the red. Oh, what the heck? I was setting it off there for a minute, but now it's stable.
Let's see. Shall we do a little necrophonics?
Let's do it. Yeah, it's not fun up here. Darren said, I might shit. I have them up all the way his headphones. So if we were to play those sounds, instead of making him pee himself, he might actually shart himself. Oh, gosh. Wouldn't that be funny? Wouldn't that be a first?
Well,
Somebody listen to ourselves and they shit themselves. Why is my ass... My ass was just setting this off. I don't know. I'm not stepping on any nipples this time, Darren.
Why were we talking about guns going off last week anyway when I hit the...
We were talking about the war.
Oh, the war.
And so we were trying to find sounds of gunfire. And when it wouldn't do it on my phone since I had the Spreaker thing going. And then you were doing it on the computer, which was going through...
We couldn't hear it, but they could hear it.
Yeah, so Darren could hear it through his headphones. Found some other things too. We found things of Richard's down there. Were you related to Richard? Did that remind you of the war at all? Oh, my heart is fluttering.
Let's see. I bet. Wonder if...
Oh, there goes the music box.
Let's see.
What? Who's got me all smitten? This person that's in here should not have me smitten. Their relation.
Huh?
I don't know. Darren says he's got you all smitten, and I don't know what he's talking about.
Hey, Bill, let's see if this sounds familiar. Not this part. Just a minute. It's coming. I hate these videos. It takes forever.
Oh, I know.
It's coming. This video is slow. Now they go to a different video.
Starting to get a little dark in here. Do you think you could turn one of these candles on for me? Please?
There you go. That was a slow video.
Yeah, it was. Oh, I got a little nauseous. Probably from that skunky beer.
Probably. How about these kind of cannons?
Let's see here. Here. Do you remember this show? Let's see here.
Music box quit. Totally.
What was that noise?
I didn't hear it.
I heard a, ugh. Like a, I don't know if it was like a creaking, but it was like a deep, like, oh.
Oh.
Came from out there.
I don't know.
I don't know if it was like a creaking, like a floorboard, or, but I heard it, so I'm hoping my recorder caught it.
Your recorder's in with the music box.
I hope
I can't find any spot to put it.
The barbecue before I cook dead animals. Why not do the same thing with a man? Oh yeah, even bugs fly right off here. I tell you, you can T-bone a moose, and as long as you duck the antlers, you can keep right on trucking.
haunting. It's just said haunting. You remember this show?
Appreciate it. Big news up the line this week. Actually, in the news, yes, sir. Possum Lodge made the front page of the Port Asbestos Daily Movement. Reporter was here yesterday.
Oh, you see a shadow?
I'm not for sure if it's coming from the window or I didn't notice it before.
Yeah. No, wait. If Bill is here, I know that was one of your favorite shows. You actually had the suspenders for it. The red and green suspenders.
Yeah, it's the way the sun's going down in that window.
Debunked.
Yeah, debunked. It's just glaring off of a box, but it kind of looked like a head and shoulders, and it's just the way the box is sitting in there.
Let's see.
Sun's going down and going down in that window.
Darren wants me to play Johnny Carson clip. I actually used to watch that when I was very little, Late at night, my mother. I remember him.
My next guest, you all know, he's a very bright, funny, and talented actor.
Nanu.
I guess who came really to everybody's attention in Taxi. He's also been in movies like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Jewel of the Nile, Wise Guys. His latest movie is called Ruthless People. Opens tomorrow. Danny DeVito.
know that show at all? I did say that, Darren. I said Nana Nanu. I did the fingers too. Nana Nanu. I used to watch that. Yep, I used to watch that.
When the shark bites. We don't have faith.
Music box.
I heard it.
So yeah, I mean it's been. I mean we're getting a little more action than we did downstairs. Why did my I had to turn my sound back up so I could play those things. Martha Stewart. I don't know if you ever watched Martha Stewart. It was more on the Iowa Public Television, like those kind of cooking shows. Probably British baking shows. That's funny, Darren. Darren said I was saying it as he was typing it.
Here we go. Maybe this will bring back a little bit of action. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Oh, I hate these video commercials.
I know. Everything has commercials anymore. I don't know if you guys heard me say it though, but the Ovulus did say haunting. I honestly don't know if he watched any of that stuff. He watched a lot of war stuff too.
What do you think, Bill?
Anything over there? Nothing. K2's normal, nothing. Nothing on the Ovulus. Red Skeleton. I know he liked Red Skeleton too. I don't think he watched Hogan's Heroes. He only got about 3 channels, and one of them was Iowa Public Television. Because he used to have when the girls would come over, they'd watch Cubo. Stuff on there. I don't know if he ever watched MASH either. I think sometimes he'd watch, there goes the music box.
Yep, I hear it.
Wheel of Fortune. I know he watched that. Sometimes.
That with me.
Yep. Bill, are you here? Or Ed? Are you here?
Music box.
Mm-hmm. What kind of beer did I bring over for you? Where is the beer? Marge, are you here? Lucille, are you here? Kim's over there fanning herself. It is hot in here. It's hot as balls.
See what I'm fanning with?
Oh gosh. Oh my gosh.
Don't. I'm sorry. I won't. I won't. I've got to find something else to fan with then.
No, we didn't really play any board games.
He liked going hunting and fishing.
Yep. She's not fanning with balls.
No.
Oh, you deleted that because I don't see it there. Oh.
They wouldn't fan very good.
Oh. Can you tell me the name of the baby in the picture on the wall?
It's a chunky little baby.
This is starting to flicker every now and then.
Well, okay to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see it.
No, she didn't. Darren, you need to get your hearing checked. It's like, I thought that's what she said. No, she's not fanning with balls.
I'm fanning with a pitcher.
Tell them who's in the picture. Do you have any kids?
That was me.
Music box has gone quiet. Do you have a daughter?
I think I'm gonna move the REM pod in by the music box. Maybe they'll play it.
Maybe.
We'll see.
I need to find the recording of where we caught something coming up the stairs. Because I caught it on the camcorder and my recorder.
Yeah.
Do you know my name?
Turn that light on for me.
Did you give me a nickname when I was a baby?
music
Yep,
box
music
again
box
after
just
I
went.
left.
Yep, and the K2 just flickered. I don't know. Darren said he heard a whiny noise, but I don't know. I guess I don't know what that was.
I didn't hear no. There's a box in there I set next to that music box. You can just touch it or just make noise just like the music box.
I think it said Bill.
I'm not for sure exactly what it said, but
Either
that
Bill
was
or
the same
Bill.
voice that we had before.
Bill, are you here? Oh, Darren, she moved the REM pod, so you probably heard that.
That could have been. Can you tell me who's in the picture I'm holding? Can you tell me who's in this picture I'm holding?
Whose flag is this sitting on the suitcase?
Whose flag is this? Me and Allison might have to take it apart and fold it right. It's not quite folded right. It's close. Too much of the red showing. And I don't want to tuck in right.
Oh, who knows how old that damn thing is.
I know, I'm trying to be careful with it, because this one looks old. There we go. Got it tucked in a little bit better.
Yeah, Darren, next weekend, not this coming weekend, but the next weekend we go to Farrar. Then we don't have anything till September. We go to Granger. And then October is Edinburgh and Malvern.
Yeah, Malvern's first.
Yeah, Malvern's first and then Edinburgh. That's it.
That's our season.
Yeah, we don't have much this year. Got too much other stuff going on.
Can't afford to.
No, can't. My stomach's starting to get
A lot of
all
places are starting to charge that deposit, and that's what kills us.
Yeah.
We go to the ones that don't charge us the deposit, and we got time to save the money and go. I understand why they charge the deposit.
Right.
I have nothing against them charging the deposit, but when you can't afford the deposit right then and there to save it, so.
Can I come out in that room with you? Yep, Darren, we are. Yes, we're going to Bango.
Yep, we'll be at Bango. We wouldn't miss it.
Okay. Man, you get nauseous in this room.
I know. That's why I didn't stay in that room for very long.
Oh, who made this heart? It's like a woven heart. Who made it?
You?
I probably did.
That's what it said.
Nope. Chad.
Person in the other picture.
Yep. Chad made it, not me. I thought maybe I did because I made you a lot of stuff. But Chad made that in 1985. Got some pocket knives here.
Well, Allison's going through your stuff. Is that okay?
Oh, I found some white. Top part's missing. I don't know what the hell.
Is it okay Allison goes through your stuff?
This is different.
Oh, come here.
Is that a hash pipe?
I'm not for sure. I'm not for sure.
Because I know he had a hash pipe. I don't remember seeing that going through this box the last time. So I don't know where it came from.
Is this your pipe, Will?
Sure do have a lot of cigar boxes.
Did you like smoking pipe or smoking cigars? This is a regular pipe.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I found. That was your neighbor. This is my aunt's. So this is my aunt's brother. That's crazy. Also, my grandpa's cousin's son. Jack was my grandpa's cousin, and this was his son. William Jack. Music box is going off.
Music box going off.
Wow, this is cool. This is a really old car. Who's Irvin? Irvin Matson. Who's that? I'll have to ask my mom about that. So it's a very old picture of him in a car. Old car.
Bill.
Bill.
I heard Bill. That was plain as day.
Yep. Well, I was just holding a picture of a Bill, but I don't know which Bill because there's several flipping Bills in this family.
Said up.
Set up?
Up.
Where?
Unlock.
Unlock what?
I don't know. That's what the Ovulus said. Unlock. Is there something locked?
The music box is going off. But
I heard the music box go off, but that one said up, and this one says unlock. Is there a box that's locked up that needs a key?
I don't know if we got it or not because I know that he kept telling me to grab his safe. That just said Allison. It whispered Allison.
I couldn't hear it. I need my headphones to really understand that thing. But
Yes.
I'm not doubting it said Allison because it always does over here.
But I thought that because he kept telling me that I needed to get it. I needed to get it before anybody came in here. But I think my parents went down there and it was unlocked and there was nothing in it. I thought that's what my mom said. I have no idea what he.
But he was bound determined you take his safe, and your mom said it was empty.
Yeah,
So was there somebody in here before?
I don't know. Because he kept telling me that, and I didn't know what he was talking about. He just kept telling me I needed to take it and make sure it was safe.
See, he probably had something in there before he and did somebody come over and unlock it before he passed away?
I don't know.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Could you, that beer is out there. Could you take a drink for me?
Night, Shay.
Thanks, Shay, for joining. Or could you turn that ball on if you want me to take a drink? Bill. I said Bill again. Ed.
Bill and Ed both here?
Maybe. Burn?
Are you downstairs making wine in the evenings together?
Oh, I heard a tap over by you.
Yeah, the K2's flickering.
Who's Kenzie? Who's Chloe? Do you want me to go back in that room and go through your stuff? Okay, I'm gonna make one more sweep before we wrap things up.
Did Kenzie run track or play softball?
Photo album. Oh, here we go. Here's a Taste of Home magazine. I remember when you got me a subscription subscription to Taste of Home magazine.
Your turn. I heard that.
Lemon garlic bread, sausage skillet, Wiggly pumpkins. Ooh, this is a Halloween one. Ghost cookies, cream puff monsters. How about some Swiss steak for two?
K2 just plopped up to an orange and then back down to green.
Got some golden squash soup, lucky bean soup,
What was the last one?
lucky bean soup.
No, the one before that.
Squash.
It just popped up to an orange, then back down.
Oh.
Now we're flickering between the two greens. Must
Red
like
flannel hash.
nothing on that one.
Sweet and sour pot roast.
Oh, it jumps up to an orange on that one.
Did you say listen, bitch?
I wasn't paying attention. I'm watching my K2 jump.
Garlic rosemary turkey.
Orange.
How about some chili?
Orange.
It's after 8 o'clock.
Okay.
All right, well, we're going to wrap things up
I'll
here.
let you over here.
We'll wrap things up. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for part 2 of this. I'm sure we'll be over here some more before you know, this place is no longer available.
Since we don't have very many investigations to go on this year, so
Yeah, so I'm sure we'll come back here some more and see what we can rile up.
We'll probably try the other one too one more time. See what we try in a different spot there too.
Yeah. But thank you everybody for joining us. We appreciate each and every one of you. Shay, Darren, we had Mama Deb, we had Allie in there. Thank you very much for joining us. I know we haven't had much guests lately, but that's because I'm taking a break with, you know, getting ready to transition kid into college and everything. So we do have some awesome pre-recordeds that are going to be coming up that we're going to be recording here soon, so stay tuned for those. And then I do have some other guests I need to set up, so keep an eye out for all those. And peace out, everybody.